Hello, everyone, and welcome to Our Ventura TV. I'm Sandra Siepak. On today's show, we'd like to welcome Annette Garcia. She is the founder and executive director of A Heart of an Angel here in Ventura County. Thank you so much, Annette, for joining us. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much for having us today.
Great. A Heart of an Angel is a nonprofit dedicated and focused on children and fitness, providing fun and meaningful outdoor exercise programs. And we want to hear more about your nonprofit and all that you and your team do.
Thank you again. So we offer outdoor enrichment programs, and we do most of our programs at local parks in Ventura. We do
Okay.
our programs at Arroyo Verde, Kellogg Park, and we also partner with other organizations that serve children in the community and do pop-up fitness classes all over the place in Ventura County.
Very good. So I know that you're mentioning you have several programs. I'm sure there's something for all different age groups. So we'd like you to get into that and maybe mention how old children can be when they be a part of the program, and what programs you offer for those age groups.
Thank you. Yes, the programs that we offer are our age group is about 5 to 10 years old, but we
Okay.
never turn kids away. We've had
Oh,
kids
good.
as young as 4.5, and we've also started a family engagement program, which is kind of separate from the normal program. So we invite families and their toddlers and all ages. But for the normal programs that we offer are 5 to 10 years old. But if kids have aged out of the program, we usually turn them into junior leaders and they come and get to help with facilitate the class and be leaders, and they really like doing that.
That's great. So on some of these programs, if you can go into a little more detail on exactly what program offers, what types of activities for children.
Okay. Yes. So Arroyo Verde Park is our where we started, and the reason we chose Arroyo Verde Park is because there's a hiking component there. So the kids learn
Okay.
about nature, they hike, they do tree climbing, learn about ecosystems, flip over rocks and find all the critters under there. And then
Okay.
we also do fitness and obstacle courses that incorporate strength movements, stretching, also like a fitness boot camp. We set up little stations
Nice.
for the kids, so they do all areas of fitness: strength, stretch, agility, all of the things. We
Okay.
usually end with a gratitude, so the kids talk about something that they're grateful for. And we're really big on teaching the power of words. I am loved, I am smart, I am strong, I'm amazing. And also the power of words during the times where maybe they're getting a little bit tired. We'll say, remember your power of words when you say you can or you say you can't. Both are true.
Oh,
What are we going to choose? So we're just planting little seeds all over the place of so many things, building their confidence or character and connecting with each other, making new friends. So I'm trying to spin it all into a small little thing, but that's Arroyo Verde Park. And at Kellogg Park, we do all of those things except for we don't have the hike at Kellogg
okay.
Park.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. You encourage kids to really get out there, take a break from their screens on their phones, which I think is really important, and get out there and just be active. You're also giving them a chance to just get out there, have fun with their other friends, and socialize, of course. And the
Yeah.
best part is you're teaching them at a young age about health and fitness early on. Um,
Yes.
that's very
Yes.
important.
It's so important because I talk about this all the time. I pre present speeches in different locations, Lions Club and all the different clubs around town in Kiwanis, and share our program to let people know, raise awareness about what we do. And we just grew up in such a different time where we played outside. Kids don't play outside as much as
True.
we did. It's just a different time. Technology has really taken a big part of our kids. And I'm not saying all because I don't want to lump them into a big
Right.
thing, but it's not a secret that technology isolation is a thing, and kids are spending, more time on their phones than they're spending outside. So it's really important for me to promote that. So the idea of starting at 5 years old originally was to get them outside, screens down, heads
Good.
up, before they get a phone in their hands. Because once they get the phone in their hands, it's kind of difficult for them to get interested in other things. So
Right.
screens down, heads up is really important. And they're getting so much more because they're getting sun, vitamin D, they're connecting with friends, and they're socializing and looking at each other, hello to each other.
Of
Looking
course.
actually at each other, eye contact, social skills, things that, they're not getting while they're scrolling through the phones. So that's really important for me to get them moving, get them active.
So, for many of these programs, may the kids participate on a regular basis? Is there any cost involved? Do you have funding that supports the kids participating?
Well, that was three questions. So let me start with the
Good.
first one. We do have community grants and personal private funding and donations that come through
Okay.
as well. We do have a tuition in some locations. Arroyo Verde Park has a very small tuition,
Okay.
which is affordable, but about 80% of our kids that come through Arroyo Verde Park come on scholarship. Kellogg Park is 100% scholarship. And I also teach at Westview Village, but that's kind of a private because I teach to the kids that live there at the community on the
Okay.
west side. So it's not really open to the public, but I teach there as well with
Okay.
that community. So that's 100% scholarship as well. We
Great.
also just started a new program at Oakview Park and Resource, which is the same kind of a thing. It's affordable tuition, but we have some scholarships available. We always have scholarships, and we've never turned a child or a family away,
Very nice
especially
to hear. Very nice to hear.
especially because of funding. It's always
Very
been
good.
about getting the kids out and moving.
That's great. What about volunteers? I'm assuming, and maybe you could tell us more about that, that you have quite a few volunteers and you're always looking for people to be a part of the organization. Tell us more about how you can volunteer, if there's an age limit, more information.
Absolutely. The age limit, I would say if the child is going to be there without the parent, I would say 18 and
Okay,
over.
good.
However, we do have a approval to work with kids at the Foothill Technology School as a nonprofit organization so that kids can get credit for, some of the philanthropy and
Good.
nonprofit hours. So we are able to do that as we are a
How
nonprofit. So high
helpful.
school kids are welcome as well
Good.
to help us with the programs, and that would entail helping us set up and helping us actually work with the kids, and at Arroyo Verde Park making sure that we have somebody on the hike with us because we
Very
want to
good.
make sure that there's eyes out there in front and in the back when we're doing hikes because we want to have fun and play, but we also it's important to keep the kids safe.
So, if you can, share the website and contact information. So, if someone out there would like their children to become involved or even become a volunteer, how would they get in touch?
We have our website is aheartofanangel.org as well. Please follow us on social media, Instagram, aheartofanangel.org, and Facebook, a heart of an angel a heart of an angel, just a heart of an angel. I beg
Okay,
your pardon on the social. It's just a heart of an angel. And you'll find us by that logo right there.
that's great.
So yeah, we
Very good.
appreciate it. We appreciate the follow and just take a look at our Instagram and our social media so you can kind of get a better feel. It's so hard to share everything that we do in a short time, but
Sure.
we just are really building character confidence, planting seeds of emotional, mental strength and resilience in the kids.
Very
Being
good.
present for them, where kids can be kids again.
Absolutely, and that's so important for their growing years.
Absolutely.
Very,
Mind, body,
very good to
spirit.
hear. So I want to thank you, Annette Garcia, founder and executive director of A Heart of an Angel, here in Ventura County, serving so many children that is making such a difference for so many kids to grow up in a great environment. And we want to thank you for all that you do and continue the great work that you're doing.
Thank you so much, Sandra. Please know that it's reciprocal. Everything I sow into the kids, it comes back. So thank
Very
you so
good.
much for having me today. Appreciate the time.
Terrific. And thank all of you for joining us today on Our Ventura TV. We look forward to seeing you next time. I'm Sandra Siepak. Bye, everyone.